Okay, so come on in. Have a sip. Come in, have a sip. Come in, take a sip. We're having a Larcini Vino Frizzante, which is this fabulous little Prosecco type of bubbly from the Asti region. And I absolutely love it. It's dry, but it's floral, and it is quite refreshing at the end of a very long day, as is the one I just had. But today is Thursday, April 11th, 2024, and we have a Dan Caprera grid, and it's edited by Joel Fagliano. So let's take a look here. Let's maybe hop in, see what we got. Maybe rebuses galore. Maybe none. Usually they're a little on the tricky side, so let's see what we've got. And play. Let me adjust my screen there so we can see what time it is today. It's important. Watch our time. Slicing and dicing, say. Nurse Jackie Star, I think that's Edie Falco. And let's see. Something that can be red or white, but not blue. Well, we know Italian for year is anno. Head scratchers. Lice? I don't know. Lice, maybe? Lice makes you scratch your head, I think. Pricey basketball tickets. These are probably courtside. I don't want to go and put it in, but nothing's really coming out just yet. Some baby shower gifts. Something that can be red or white. So maybe that's an onion. Could have a red onion and a white onion, but apparently there are no blue onions. I'm going to assume that's the case. When theatrical special effects happen, one hopes. Perhaps this is on cue. So, workhorses looks like doers, and slicing and dicing, so food. Well, doers and food works, but clearly we're missing something here on the food prep or food, cooking something. Well, we'll figure it out, won't we? Some baby shower gifts could be onesies. No, I wouldn't mind having a onesie. Diatribe, I think it's maybe a tirade. There's something in the pantry, maybe eek. Like on Tom and Jerry, they saw Thomas, you better catch that mouse. Casino that houses the Penn and Teller Theater. This is the Rio Casino. Never been there, but read a lot about it. Training unit. Maybe a rep. Let's see. In a word. Subjects of a series of Van Gogh landscape paintings. Draft status. Enlisted, maybe? Alternative to a handshake. Modern scanning target, maybe a retina. Okay, seems like everything's just kind of slowed down quite a bit here. Self-images. Place to take shots. Prosecution figures are probably district attorneys, so DAs. Self-images, okay, IDs. So, talking about the ego, the superego, and the id. Place to take shots. Settled up, maybe paid. Ending with fluor or chlor. Okay, yeah, because these are negatively charged compounds, so that'd be an ide, like fluoride and chloride. Place to take shots. Oh, a vein. Okay, because I think these are olive trees. Van Gogh subject. Share of the supply. Lacking the wherewithal. French translation of the Spanish calle, which is rue. That's a street in Spanish. It's calle, rue in French. Alternatives to blinds. Lacking the wherewithal. Perhaps this is unable. And so, alternatives to blinds. Blank Vanderveer, coach who holds the record for the most wins in college basketball history, and that's Tara. And I am a fan. Okay. I bet. See how that kind of creeps its way into our puzzles like an awful lot. I bet. Yeah. Put my infrared light on myself here. Okay, chorus for los toreadores. So these are probably oles. Those are bullfighters. Share of the supply, maybe a ration. Okay, and so it looks like Serious Eats, right? That's the blog. Okay, I get it. Alternatives to blinds, you know, antes. Okay. N.K. Jameson's Broken Earth trilogy. I've been really meaning I've got to get these books. I think this is a saga, though. What has degrees in math? I think that's trig. Something to take when you're in the dark. Maybe a stab. Take a stab at it. Rare, but probably scarce. So, Ventnor's concern is probably aging. We might know something about that here at Winding Down. Come in, take a sip, wind down. Common Photoshop target, then maybe acne. Appeals to bags. And creme de cassis, which is basically kryptonite to my wife and I. Author Joe Hill vis-a-vis Stephen King. Not right for in-app. Maybe inapt. Let's see. Alternative to handshake. Kind of leave or guidance. Maybe parental. Not getting a lot of anything here to help me feel more comfortable. With 46 across, some areas in clue being capitalized tells me it might be the board game. Or a hint to the first, 4th, 12th, and 15th rows. First, 4th, 12th. Maybe secret passages? I really need to confirm this, though. For good hosts, make them maybe intros. Been a lot of flying blind here. There's not a whole lot for me to go with here to check my simplified wild-ass guesses. So I'm swagging away, and there's nothing to confirm what I'm putting in. That makes me a tiny bit nervous. This is me now, singer, familiarly. And, oh gosh, I know this. J-Lo. Okay, took me a second. All right. Commonly mined material that's relatively rare in Earth's crust. About 2 parts per million. And I think this is tin. I think it's tin. Name found and affirmation. Well, I got an I here, so if I go along with that, that's probably Irma. Again, I don't feel comfortable with any of it. Terse denial, not I. Okay. Walter's meth-dealing partner on Breaking Bad. Yeah, I've never seen this. I think it's Jesse, though. I've never seen any episodes of Breaking Bad, but I feel like I was in Iraq an awful lot during the time period that it got popular. Average. Oh, good Lord. Jaws Menace. The Hound of the Baskervilles location. Well, I think 4 letters. I mean, more? Doctor sought for a checkup in brief. Whales and alligators might be seen on them. I think this is looking like it's going to be shirts. So maybe golf shirts or polo shirts. I don't know. Doctor sought for a checkup. Like stubble. Well, maybe you could say it's coarse. Lord knows my beard is. If I don't. That's bad. Valuable property. Well, I think this is a primary care physician, a PCP. Jai Alai. Average. Looks like that could be the norm. But I don't understand what Jaws Menace Maine is. Norm. But polo shirts, okay, norm. Valuable property. Primer? Because I'm thinking her honor. Wow, this is really just kind of not nice. Capiche? C. Comedian Mae Martin, okay. And choice for a round, got it. Head Scratchers. Author Joe Hill versus vis-a-vis Stephen King. Is that a son? Lender you shouldn't trust. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so this was Jaws Menace. Man, if that was an A and this is a G, man-eating shark would work. So this would be food. So this would be a P and an A are hidden in the food preparation. Yeah, well, okay. Abandoned, forsaken. So, I mean, wow, gosh, I mean, there's just not a lot of closure in this, is there? Not in one's head, say aloud. Maybe so, you know, you're singing out loud. It's not like you're singing in your mind. Like lightning fast. Product made from vegetable oil. Now, I haven't seen oleo since it seems like the 90s in a crossword puzzle. Be awesome familiarly. Take a hit maybe to toke. And yeah, 100%, so to speak, sure. Suddenly go silent in modern dating lingo. It's probably a ghost. And the Jeffersons actress Gibbs. That's Marla Gibbs. So these are looking like head scratchers are enigmas. And celebration in the worship of Bacchus. This is probably an orgy. And spill. Insider language is an argot. And verb akin to Zoom would be Skype. I don't really know what to think of this puzzle. Let's just go ahead and put that in there. Skype, and just ask Bob how we did, How did we do, Bob? Slop, and of course, institution with galleries in Liverpool and Cornwall. That's the Tate. How do we do? Okay, well, 1348. It's not. Just a little a little bit of a delay on the little jazz piece, celebrating our victory. 13 minutes and 48 seconds. This was a tough puzzle. It just really was. Not that the answers or the questions were difficult. It wasn't that. It was that there was no way in so many places to really check your work to make sure, this has to work, right? There was a lot of, this may be it, and the maybe that crosses or downs through it may or may not be it. So, yeah. So, well, I tell you what, we learned an awful lot on this one. At least I did, that's for sure. So, I will sit here and uncouple my mitochondria some more, thanks to my infrared light exposure. And in the meantime, try to learn it in every language possible. Au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, arrivederci, annyeonghaseyo, tambiet, shalom, maslamati, aloha, ciao, and see you next time. Be nice to one another. It's not that hard to do. Cheers.